Another Death Row production. Mike Tyson, next heavyweight champion of the world.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. Happy Easter to all. It's Sunday, April 5th. We have a full slate of Major League Baseball on tap for today. Guys, this video is going to be just like yesterday's video. A super express video, no breakdowns, just the picks. Guys, do not forget though, at the end of the video, our 4 bets we'll be placing here today. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game up on the day, we got the Miami Marlins in New York taking on the Yankees. Chris Paddock on the mound for Miami, Max Fried on the mound for New York. Alright, this is not going to be a good spot for Chris Paddock in this game. He does not match up well against this Yankees team. They'll probably get 4 or 5 runs off of him. Max Fried will probably hold this Marlins lineup shut. In this game, the Yankees are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. It projects to have bad weather. I like the under 8.5 total runs. In this game today, we have 2 player props. I'm taking Trent Grisham of the Yankees to have 2 total bases, but I like Chris Paddock of the Miami Marlins to go over his strikeouts line, over 3.5 Ks. Alright, on after that, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers in Washington taking on the Nationals. Roque Sasasuke's on the mound for the Dodgers. Forrest Griffin's on the mound for the Nationals in this game. This has been a series where a whole bunch of runs has been getting put up. I can see the same happening today. Both of these pitchers are lined up perfectly to get lit up by both of these lineups. In this game today, the Dodgers are the betting on favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 9, and I like the over in this game. For the player props, we have 2 player props in this game. They're both Dodgers. Give me Muncy to have 2 total bases, as well as Sasasuke, the starting pitcher, to go over his strikeouts line, over 3.5 Ks. On after that, we got the San Diego Padres in Boston taking on the Red Sox. Walker Buehler on the mound for San Diego. The left-handed pitcher Ranger Suarez on the mound for Boston. This Padres offense continues to look bad to start the year. They did win yesterday's game. They only put up 2 runs. The starting pitcher for the Padres, Vasquez, held the Red Sox down to only 1 run. Walker Buehler is terrible compared to Vasquez. In this game today, the Red Sox are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 9, and I do like the under in this game. For the player props, I'm taking 2 Red Sox in this one. Give me Trevor Story to have 2 total bases, and we're also going to play Ranger Suarez to go under his strikeouts line, under 4.5 Ks. On after that, we got the Baltimore Orioles in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. Bassett on the mound for the Orioles, Ashcraft on the mound for the Pirates in this game. Bassett, the starting pitcher for the Orioles, did not look good in his first start on the year. If you remember last season, he finished the year with a road ERA of 5.61. In this game today, he's seeing this Pirates team that's hitting the ball very well to start. Ashcraft is a good starting pitcher. In this game today, the Pirates are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the under in this one. For the player props, we're taking 2 Pirates in this game. Give me Brandon Lowe to have 2 total bases, and I like Ashcraft to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Continuing along, we got the Toronto Blue Jays in Chicago taking on the White Sox. Lenore on the mound for Toronto, Davis Martin on the mound for Chicago. We played the Chicago White Sox yesterday, and they came through for us. Today's game, I do not see it going that way. With the left-handed pitcher Lenore on the mound for Toronto, he's a very good starting pitcher. This White Sox team to start the year has been hitting the ball very well, but 87 at-bats against left-handed pitching this season. They're batting just 197. I do not like this spot for the White Sox. The Jays are the betting odds favorites in this game, and we're playing them here on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the over in this one. For the player props, we're taking 2 Toronto Blue Jays in this game. Give me Barger to have 2 total bases, Lenore, the starting pitcher, to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. On after that, we got the Cincinnati Reds in Texas taking on the Rangers. Chase Burns on the mound for Cincinnati, Jack Leiter on the mound for the Rangers. Chase Burns looked very good in his first start of the year. In this game today, he's going to be seeing this Texas Rangers lineup matches up very well against him. Jack Leiter on the mount. He could be giving up 1 or 2 runs against this Cincinnati Reds team. In the end, it's going to come down to the bullpens. I give the Rangers the edge in this game today. Texas is the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5, and I do like the over in this game. For the player props, we're taking Corey Seager of the Texas Rangers to have 2 total bases, but I'm also playing Chase Burns of the Cincinnati Reds to go over his strikeouts line, over 6.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Philadelphia Phillies in Colorado taking on the Rockies. Taijuan Walker's on the mount for Philadelphia. Shigano's on the mount for the Rockies in this one. 2 ground ball pitchers in this game. Taijuan Walker, there's a few guys in this Colorado Rockies lineup that matches up very well against him. On the Phillies side, there's 3 guys that match up well against Shigano. But if Shigano could really pitch around Schwarber and Harper and Marsh, I could see him being successful in this one. The Philadelphia bullpen really hasn't looked too good to start the season. They have an ERA of 5.66 going into this game. In this one today, the Philadelphia Phillies are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the home dogs in this one. Give me the Colorado Rockies here on the money line. The game total set at 11, and I do like the over in this game today. For the player props, 2 Rockies. Give me Hunter Goodman to have 2 total bases. Shigano, the starting pitcher of the Rockies, we'd like him to go over his line today, over 3.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Houston Astros in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. The right-handed pitcher McCullers on the mount for Houston. The left-handed pitcher Lopez on the mount for the Athletics. This is not a good spot for the starting pitcher Lopez for the Athletics. This is a guy that really struggles versus right-handers. He's going to be seeing a predominantly right-handed lineup in this Houston Astros team today. On top of that, when we look at his numbers in his home starts, he has an ERA of close to 6. Right now, coming into this game, 1 start, he has an ERA close to 7. I really don't like this spot for him. This Astros team put up 11 runs in yesterday's game, so they caught a little groove in yesterday's one. In this game, the Houston Astros are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 10, and I do like the under in this one today. For the player props, we have 1 player prop. It's Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros to have a home run. Moving along, we got the New York Mets in San Francisco taking on the Giants. Kodai Senga on the mount for the Mets. Logan Webb on the mount for the Giants. Kodai Senga, despite getting the loss in his first start of the year, did look good in that game. Logan Webb on the other side he's looked shaky to start the season, but the big thing with him is he's really struggling with his command through his first 2 starts on the year. This San Francisco bullpen is not in good shape coming into this game. This Mets lineup is hitting very well the last few games here in San Francisco. In this game today, the Giants are the betting odd favorites, and I like the road dogs. Give me the New York Mets here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5, and I like the under in this one. For the player props, we're taking 2 New York Mets. Give me Francisco Lindor to have 2 total bases. Kodai Senga, I like him to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Seattle Mariners in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The right-handed pitcher Luis Castillo's on the mount for Seattle. The right-handed pitcher Ryan Johnson's on the mount for the Angels. The starting pitcher for the Angel, Ryan Johnson, this guy is not a big leaguer. This guy should be in the minors. He's trash. You see he's coming into this game with a 16.20 ERA. He does not belong in the big leagues. Castillo on the mount for Seattle. He had a really good outing his first start of the year. I could see him getting a little bit roughed up in this one, but in the end, that Angels bullpen will be the big factor. The Mariners offense came out and put up a dud last night. I could see them really catching themselves back in this one against Ryan Johnson. The Mariners are the betting odd favorites in this game today, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total set at 9, and I really like the over in this game today. For the player props, I'm taking 2 player props here. Give me Cal Raleigh of the Mariners to have a home run, and I'm playing Ryan Johnson, the starting pitcher of the Angels, to go under his strikeouts line, under 3.5 Ks. And after that, we got the Atlanta Braves in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. The left-handed pitcher Martin Perez is on the mount for Atlanta. Brandon Pfaadt on the mount for the Diamondbacks in this game. The left-handed pitcher Perez on the mount for Atlanta. He will be making his first start on the year here. We really don't know what we're going to be getting out of him in this game. I can see the Diamondbacks lineup getting 2-3 runs off of him. Brandon Pfaadt on the mount for the Diamondbacks. I can see him also giving up 2-3 runs. He's a guy that really struggles. He really doesn't match up well against this Diamondbacks team. This is a guy that struggles with his command. The big deciding factor in this game, like I said, both of the starting pitchers will probably get hit up in this one. The big deciding factor is how bad this Diamondbacks bullpen is. They'll probably let up a bunch of runs when they come in after Brandon Pfaadt gets hit up. In this game today, the Atlanta Braves are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 9, and I do like the over in this one. You know what? Also, let me just correct this. The odds makers, they technically, it's really a pick'em spot. So it's the Braves by a hair. They're favored in this game. So we do like the Braves in this one. For the player props in this game, I like Matt Olson of the Braves to have 2 total bases. And I like Brandon Pfaadt of the Diamondbacks to go under his strikeouts line, under 4.5 Ks. Alright, final game of the day, we got the St. Louis Cardinals in Detroit taking on the Tigers. The right-handed pitcher Leahy on the mount for St. Louis. The right-handed pitcher Montero on the mount for the Tigers. Leahy, the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, this is another guy that should be a situational arm coming out of the bullpen. I really don't like him in this game against this Detroit lineup. He can really get lit up in this game. Montero, the starting pitcher for Detroit, will go about 3-4 innings, then hand it over to this Detroit bullpen, who has started off the season a bit shaky, but they've been catching themselves of late. In this game today, the Detroit Tigers are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the over in this game. For the player prop, there's only one player prop in this game, and it's Riley Green of the Detroit Tigers to have 2 total bases. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today. The first bet is a $10 straight bet on the New York Mets to win, so we're playing the New York Mets here on the money line. Alright, our next bet will be a 3-leg parlay, $10 bet on the Boston Red Sox on the money line, Texas Rangers on the money line, and we wrap it up with the Seattle Mariners, Los Angeles Angels, game total to go over 9. Our next bet is a player prop bet. We have it's a 4-leg parlay. We're taking Ashcraft, the starting pitcher of the Pittsburgh Pirates, to go over his strikeouts line. We're taking Burns, the starting pitcher of the Cincinnati Reds, for him to go over his strikeouts line. And Chicano, the starting pitcher of the Colorado Rockies, to go over his strikeouts line. And we wrap up this parlay with Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros to have 2 total bases. And the final bet we're going to be placing here today is a 3-leg parlay where we're going to take the Colorado Rockies on the money line, the Atlanta Braves on the money line, and the Detroit Tigers on the money line. Once again guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. Super sorry about how we had to run through this video. You know, I work sometimes in the middle of the nights, getting called out these last 2 nights. But once again guys, happy Easter to everyone. I send my salutes out to you guys all. I hope we all can win some money today, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.